This is Black Authentic Truth. I just seen the video with the Surgeon General for the United States. He was basically saying that black people, Hispanic people, are dying at a higher rate due to coronavirus. So he brought out some factors. He talked about hypertension, which is high blood pressure. They talked about what's another one? They talk about asthma. And then at the end of the clip, he spoke about other factors, social factors. So I want to talk a little bit about those social factors. Like, it's no secret that why we are the #1 dying from this, epidemic. It's no secret. We're the #1 in everything bad in America. It's because we get the poor health care, we got poor education, and our eating habits are horrible. So it's harder for us to fight off diseases, harder for us to fight off sicknesses when we get them, right? And that's a problem. The food that we eat, whether it be the pork, it be the shrimp, the crab, the lobster, the carnitas, it's bad for us. These are the foods that we learned that we got from our parents. These are the foods that our grandmothers cooked. These are the foods that we gotta let go. You know what I mean? Smoking weed, smoking cigarettes. They say that this is a respiratory illness. Like, how are you going to be able to fight that off when you don't have a healthy respiratory system? You can't. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things we got to change with the way we live, the way we go about things. You know what I mean? It's not no secret that all of these things are affecting us, because the same thing happens everywhere you turn. We're the lowest in the population, but all of the bad things always happen to us. And that's something we got to look at as black people. I seen where Puffy was saying it's a state of emergency. Where are the black people that were saying it was a state of emergency when we was getting shot in the back by police? Where are the people that were saying it was a state of emergency when you got two out of 3 black men locked up in prison when we're only 12% of the population? That's blacks and Hispanics. Where is the state of emergency when you have 300,000 black and Hispanic babies being aborted every year? The coronavirus is very serious, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of things that's going on in our communities that have been there. They have been there and nobody has addressed it. So we got to look at all of that. But most of all, if you want to survive this thing, you're going to have to change the way you eat. You're going to have to be more healthier in the way we eat. We're going to have to make better food choices. You know what I'm saying? Black people love pork. They love ham, bacon. They love these things that are bad for us. Then you end up in the hospital and they can't figure out what's wrong with you because you've been eating pork your whole damn life. You've been eating shrimp, crab, and lobster, which America calls a delicacy, but it tears your body up. These are bottom feeders. The shrimp is the same as eating a cockroach. They're the roaches of the sea. A crab is the same as eating a cockroach. It's the roach of the sea. They're unhealthy foods for us. But in this kingdom, they call it a delicacy, right? So we got to really think about what we eat. And he brought up asthma. That boy, I know for a fact that black boys have asthma real bad. Also, Hispanics have asthma real bad. One of the things that they brought out years ago, I believe it might be in the 80s or in the 70s, is that roaches, the shell from roaches, somehow an allergen in the air causes asthma. You can research that yourself. So poverty has an effect on our health. Poor health care, as we know, all black people got poor health care, Hispanics got poor health care, have an effect on our health, have an effect on how long we live, right? So these are just some things that we got to look at. These are some things that we got to make a conversation about while we got all this time on our hand. This is Black Authentic Truth.